Okay, hi chat. It's been kind of a quiet stream. I'm like, my glasses are hitting my microphone. Calm down. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Big day. But I kind of do want to stick with like some vague semblance of the streaming schedule that I wrote down and keep editing. So here I am. Gonna be doing art today. More Vampires SMP stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll switch over to that stream now. Here's my buttons. There you go. Okay. We'll sit up. I started adjusting Pearl and Apakuna a little bit. So I was like, what was I even doing with Apakuna's, like, giving her, like, pants and shoes. It looked weird. I think I'm just gonna do, like, this Appo has, like, this red bit, and it's kind of like, is that boots with, like, a black tip? Or is that, like, stockings with, like, short shoesies? I was gonna have it be like pants that were just kind of like draped over, but that would be weird. She has this like dress bit. So I think I'm gonna do boots with like a red top. And then Pearl, I'm just gonna do one layer for hers. Because I think this just makes it look like 2 layers, but it isn't necessarily. I think it's just a very fluffy, ruffly dress. So I think I'm gonna give her maybe like leggings though or something here. Instead of like knee-high stockings. This is at like a really weird angle for me. Hold on. Readjusting. Need something that can like prop up my wrist or something. I have my iPad propped up, but then it's like, I prop my hands up next to it. Not exactly the comfiest. Maybe I'm not gonna put like foam padding on this. Yeah, I'm getting too perfectionist with the lines. Okay, how many ruffles should I put on this bad boy? Oh, there's also... Interesting. I swear there was one where... Oh, it's at this center line. Pearl's center line was all weird. I mean, it wasn't even like center. I got the anime video game lo-fi on today. I did change the settings, so it should be in VODs now. So we'll find out if any of these songs are copyright today. I like that this exact hand is... I think they call it like the hand of death or something in one of my first drawing classes in school, in college, in art college. Because it was kind of like lazy character drawing or something like that. Like, it's like, you're not supposed to have a basic pose with a limp hand, I guess, if you're like designing characters, but like, I don't care. I'm like, this is Pearl, I don't know, she can go slay if she wants. Get some rufflies in here. One big ruffle. Thing is, I don't know how ruffles go downward. I think I'm gonna do them like this. I feel like that's too long. I don't know if I can get it shorter without it looking weird, can I? Can I do that? I don't know. I don't know how to ruffle. Like, would it just stop ruffling down there? Ruffle. Did a lot of stuff today, chat. What did I do before I left home? I had like a bunch of events that I went to after about 3. What did I do before that? I got up really late because I slept awful last night. I keep having this thing where I wake up at like 4 AM and just cannot go back to sleep. It's not like I'm exactly helping it, but I'm like, if I don't do anything, then I like overthink things and I won't go back to sleep. But if I like go on my phone or, you know, get up and do something, then I'm like waking my brain up more. And then I'm still not going back to sleep. So it's just a perpetual thing where I'm like, I really should try to like force myself to go back to sleep, but if I do, I'm just gonna keep thinking, and if I do something to distract myself, then I'm waking myself up. I've done the Wordle at 4 AM for the last 2 nights. And I've gotten it in 3 turns, I think, both times. Yeah, I keep trying to figure out, like, I don't know, it's just so easy to go scrolling when I'm overthinking in the middle of the night. I mean, like, I've been doing that for years and years. When I had, like, different anxiety worries in college at, like, 4 AM. I'm just like, I've been sleeping so horribly. And then I make up for it. I'm like getting up later, and then I'm like, okay, well shit, now it's, you know, 10, 11 AM and I'm finally getting up. After I went to sleep early for that specific reason. So I don't really think I did a lot this morning. I watched those fun, like, anime Jeopardy guys. That's gonna need to meet in the ruffle at some point. I'd love to get a reference for this, but I have no idea what to look up for this type of dress. It's just chaos. But yeah, shout out to Harlan. He's the one that edits. He has my favorite style of the Jeopardy videos that crew does. Like Harlan and Ticed Up and I want to say Haven Hand, but he's not usually in it, but he is one of my favorites. And Fireball. They do like these anime Jeopardy videos, and I talked about them a few streams ago. But they're just really funny, and somehow I'm learning about animes I've never watched before. Like, I'm actually picking up info from it. But I think I watched those this morning, and that's what I was watching before stream too. They're just like really fun to watch. I don't know. I forgot my own ruffle technique. Am I supposed to connect to these? Yeah, I really didn't get to do much this morning. I am finally selling a random, like, arts and craft thing I have listed. Getting that out of my room. But yeah, today, around like 3, I went to the senior center where I volunteer at, and they were having a free, like, used clothing boutique where, you know, a lot of, like, local seniors brought in women's clothes that they don't use anymore and couldn't be arsed to sell. And like we just like a bunch of us just gotta like go through that and see if there's anything that we want that we would use. And I got some really cool things actually. I just like don't I'm worried I won't use them because they're cool. And I'm just like, shit, I really like it, but I don't know like what I'm gonna wear it with. Like one of them is this sick fucking poncho. I don't even know if it would be called a poncho typically. But it's like this really cool poncho that has like cave art designs on it. Like it has like the like bowls that you'd see in like cave art and like deer designs and stuff in it. And it's really cool. It's very heavy. But I think it might actually be like a poncho cape cloak thing that I would actually wear this time. I have two that I don't really wear. One of them is like short and I just don't really know what it would go with. I use it for the Ren Fair though. And one of them is made of 100% sheep's wool, which I am apparently allergic to. Which I didn't know because when I tried it on, I had long sleeves on, but I can't wear it without sleeves on. So I got this really cool one with like the cave paintings on it. It's awesome. And there was this dress that was really cool. Not really cool, but it was like it kind of made me feel like a housewife. It was kind of like a long sleeve, like silken teal dress. And I did like it, but I didn't think I'd wear it. I got this really big, bulky raincoat that I think will be helpful because my actual raincoat I have right now is just absolute, like, it's falling apart. Like, it's literally falling apart. It's horrible. So I think this one's gonna be really cool to wear. What else did I get? I got some scarves. I got like a blue scarf set that I think is neat. That's what I like. See, Apokuna's boots. Y'all been watching Misadventures? Not Misadventures. Bannerfall? I miss Misadventures. I need more Avid videos specifically on Misadventures and Drift, because they're the ones I was watching. But no, Bannerfall. I can't really keep up with Bannerfall because it's a streamed SMP. I just don't know who to watch or when to watch, and I don't really watch like too many streams anymore. I like having them for like background sometimes, but only if there's like, I like having I guess creator interactions would be how to say it. I like it when the creators interact and just like are being friends with each other. That's the stuff I like to watch. So it's like, if it's just like one person, I kind of struggle to pay attention. And I watch that more in YouTube form rather than stream form. Like, that's why I really like Peak and Repo. I love Gigs Repo. So good. That's why I really like those games. You know, the friend slop games, whatever. I kind of don't like the word friend slop. It makes it sound like it's a bad thing. But like, just like friend games, like not necessarily party games, but ones that they can play together, multiplayer games. I like those games because it's just like friends having fun together, and that's what I like watching on the tubes. I really need to research old style boots because I keep doing these and just like having no clue. Also gonna make Shelby's shoes more Mary Jane style. They kind of overlap like this. Apokuna. Yeah, I need to research old shoe styles. I'm still gonna give her like leggings, or, like stockings or something. You know what? No, you wouldn't. What would leggings look like back then? I don't know. I don't know if there'd be wrinkles. Boots. I only know one boot style. I know one boot style. Yes, I don't know. Make hers more like buckled in. Because who has the laces? Is it Pearl? I don't really like for Pearls either. Hold on. You retcon Pearl's shoes too. Maybe Apple's would have more laces, because that's more like a military style thing, I reckon. Pearl maybe should have more like... Actually, Pearl should have hunter shoes. Which I don't know what that would look like. Hold on, I'm sending you to BRB while I look that up. Hunter shoes? What era do you think they're in? I'm just gonna look up like 1800s. I don't think they're in 1800s, but like... That's an interesting. This one's kind of like stitched on the inside with the laces going like wrapped around the top. This is not giving 1800s. Like, guys, I looked up a time period for a reason. Like, this is not... None of these are old shoe styles. It pains me. Oh, finally. Antique Victorian. So they did have laces, huh? Actually, these ones kind of slow. Maybe I should give her... I kind of had like a almost steel-toed style for Pearl. Maybe I'll put that back. Well, this one's not bad. Alright, I'll let Pearl keep her laces for right now, because it is kind of hunting style. I'm gonna have them be like tied around like some of those ones were. I don't know though. Let me try the other style. I can always go back. Or just redraw it. Yeah, I'm gonna give her that little kind of steel toe look. Anyways, I was talking about what I was doing today. I don't remember where I got off track. No, but, got too many details. Yeah, so I went to the senior center, got some free clothes. I got a bead organizer that was just from someone who works there and that I volunteer with. Actually I got technically like 1.5 bead organizers because one of them's smaller, so I got 2 bead organizers. It fits all of my like main beads except for I have a huge bag of like clear beads, which I thought would fit in there and they did not. I have way too many apparently. But it fit everything else and now they're all organized and it's awesome. I'm like so happy I got a bead organizer. Because I think I might have talked about it on another stream, but I got a bag of free beads. And it came with like some cool ocean themed ones and like star ones and stuff. And I really like them. I just realized I'm drawing and you can't see. Professional streamer. Should I make her boots like really freaking tall? So like protecting her shin and stuff? Because the thing is, Pearl is supposed to be a monster hunter. Look at the fit. This dress is not giving monster hunter, I'll say it. Like, look at the fit. Oh, Shelby's bangs are a little, forgetting the word right now, but tangenting, maybe? Is that the word? So yeah, my bees are organized. I got a new pair of boots that I'm gonna use for the Ren Fair. The Renaissance Fair. So I was mostly there looking for like Renaissance Fair things because like older blouses and such can be used to like layer for that. I didn't really find much. It was funny, one of the workers was like, one of the volunteers I guess was like, I told her, I was like, I'm looking for some things to like, you know, use at the Renaissance Fair, like kind of medievally blouse vibes. And then she just like started keeping an eye out for me. Like, and she was like looking for stuff that would fit me like even before that too. And the second I got there, one of the ladies who I volunteer with, like for senior center things, she was immediately like, you gotta come look at these shoes. Your size, like, there's like a bunch for your shoe size. You gotta come look at them right now. It was like the second I got there and she pulled me over to the shoe section. That's where I found the boots I ended up actually grabbing. I don't know if they'll be comfortable enough to walk in, but hopefully they're good enough. There was another pair that was like a tall black boots. But they had brown on the tip, and I was like, I would rather my boots be one color. Like, even though they fit really well, they're actually really hard to get off. I could get in it fine, but I could not get them off. I mean, I did eventually, but like, it's kind of hard. So the ones I grabbed, I think fit a little bit better. But I did really like those ones. They had like the perfect kind of buckle for Ren Fair. They just like, I didn't know how I felt about the brown top. Where is that on her calf? Hold on a second. I'll let it slide for now, but I might have to fix that later. It looks like her leg sizes are off. Anyways, I did take home a pair of boots that I like. I don't know if I wear them outside of the Ren Fair, because I don't know if they kind of go with anything otherwise. Like, they're a pair of lace-up boots. Actually, yeah, hold on, let me reverse the way that this is flowing. Let me reverse the flow of time real quick. But yeah, I think they'll be good for the Ren Fair. I might need to get inserts for them. Because they were just a little bit hard while standing in them. I did like the other ones, and they were free. I think they're holding it, for like a few more days. I might low-key go back and like see if those are still there. Because otherwise they're just gonna go to like Savers and someone's gonna have to like pay for them. For something that someone, you know, donated for free. Huh. I don't know, I might go back for those. It's just, I would mainly use black boots for an outfit that has a blue tunic and black leggings. So it's like the brown on the tip just wouldn't go with that outfit specifically. And even though the brown on the tip would go with a different outfit I have, you wouldn't be able to even see the brown tip at that point. I don't know if that should be at that angle or not. It's okay. We'll figure it out. What else did I get? Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't get too much. I mean, it felt like a lot carrying it out, but it didn't, like... If you look at it all laid out, it really isn't a lot. It's just a couple of things were big. You know, like I have a whole shoebox now with a pair of boots in it. 2, 3, 4. These need to match each other. Yeah, and then after that, I spent like 2 hours there, by the way. It was ridiculous. I just didn't want to miss anything. I almost missed like a really nice, like long, black skirt that the lady who was helping me, like, find Ren Fair thing, she found that. And I was like, oh my god, how did I miss that? And it fit me, like, perfectly. So yeah, I spent like 2 hours there. Like, it was a ridiculous amount of time, and I did not mean to spend all that time. It was nice, and they had like refreshments and punch, and I freaking love punch. Literally just like soda and juice is my favorite combination of things. If you ever see me at a restaurant that has a bar, you better believe I'm getting like some custom drink with like, I don't know. I mean, it's probably just like a Shirley Temple, but sometimes I want bubbly water with like cranberry juice and lemon juice or something like that, you know? Something like not soda based, but still yummy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6? Looks like 6. 1. Why is this side weird to draw? But no, I just love a little like bubbly drink, whether it has like soda water as the base or like actual soda as the base. It's just yummy, it's scrumptious. So they had punch there. And I love a good punch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This needs to like not be so far out protruding. I like ate some stackies for a bit and played Pokemon Go before I left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't need the last one. It did look like a lot. YouTube music. It has only been like 30 minutes. Yes, I'm still listening. I looked up how to stop it from doing that, and it was like, oh, you just need to buy premium. And I'm like, seriously? For the music to play, I need to buy premium on this free app that like already has ads? Like, if I have to listen to your ads, I should at least get like the benefits of premium. I feel like hunter's boots wouldn't really have a lot of buckles on them because buckles can get stuck on stuff. Which might be weird logic, but am I wrong? Although the horseback riding boots I have that I've been using for the Ren Fair, they have buckles on them. And I feel like that's probably not smart for horseback riding either. I gotta stop doing multiple lines for these. This is supposed to be quick and simple. I'm just not built for quick and simple. So yeah, after I got a bunch of free stuff. 2, 3. I dropped off an art piece at the library for a gallery they're doing. Just like a little local thing where people can bring literally whatever of like any age, any medium, and they can just bring it and like show off their work, which I think is neat. And I did it last year, so I was like, I'll do it again this year, even though I haven't really made a whole lot of like new physical work. But I had 2 paintings to choose from. And I put... Well, technically it's a set of, like... I think it's... Honestly, I think it might be like 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, but... Because 2 inch by 2 inch seems a little too big for it, but it might be 2 inch by 2 inch. Looking at how big 2 inches is right now. No, it can't be that big. It has to be like 1/2 by 1/2. They're just like really tiny canvases because I work on really small. And then I like put them together on another canvas. And that's what I put in. It kind of has like a cringy title, which I'm not gonna say here, but I couldn't really think of a different title. And like, it was kind of last minute of like figuring out what I'm putting in, and also like it's a super new piece, so it didn't have a title yet. But yeah, I was like, it was like 3 minutes or something before they were supposed to head out, and I knew they would stay there like until on the dot. They wouldn't like leave early. And there were some other people who I assume... No, I think they were probably also volunteers there. At least one of them was. But I had just caught them before they closed for the day, which I could have dropped it off yesterday. But I was like, I really didn't want to hold on to it for another day and drop it off on the last possible day. So day 4. So I squeaked in there after I spent way too long at the senior center. And then one of the local churches is doing a thing for Lent. Actually, I think a few churches are doing this. I saw a couple other signs, so I don't know why it's like a Lent thing, but they have soup every Friday. And it's absolutely delightful. You just get like a homemade soup, and it's not like the best soup. It's actually fairly like watery most of the time. I was really excited. I don't want to be mean to them because it's free soup. But I was fairly excited for the broccoli cheddar one, and they just kind of fumbled on it, unfortunately. Like it was watery, and the broccoli chunks were way too big to be in like a soup. But it was still good, you know, it's just cheesy broccoli. But yeah, I've been doing that. And it's just, I've also been helping them make the soup. What is going on with her hand? So yeah, today was soup day. So after I shopped for like 2 hours and dropped off my art piece, I got to have some soup. I just took it home today, but it was pretty good. Because if no like family members go with me, I don't really have anyone to talk to there. It's kind of like all old church members. When I used to go to church way back in the day before I gained sentience. I might do this with 3 notches actually. I think 4 is a little too long. But yeah, everyone's so nice there. They're just like, "Ah, you got your soup? You want extra bread?" And I'm like, "Oh, good, thank you." They're just always making sure I'm like situated. And I'm like, "Thanks, hi, see you next week, yay." They're so nice. So it's nice to just like pop in and get Even though I'm getting like a to-go soup. He's still gonna be like, hi, how you doing? How's the wife? I'm kidding, nobody says that. Avid me boy. I think it's interesting he has an armor plate here and not in the Minecraft skin. Also the purple eyes. Sus. So he just kind of has like a blouse, a vest, and straight leg pants tucked into some boots. It's not bad. Wait, what's his vest shape like? Oh yeah, and he has the tie around his neck. For reasons. Okay. I can do that, Avid. Boop. Give him like 4 buttons, I guess. But yeah, so it's kind of a tiring day. I mean, like, I slept horrible. And then, so I got up late. And then I did all that, like, back to back to back. I got home and ate my soup, and I was like, oh, I said I'd stream at 7. But I, like, didn't want to stream right away. I was just like, I can't, dude. So that's why this was a little bit later than my scheduled time. Not that anyone would know. I did organize some beads into those bead organizers that I got. That's how I know most of them fit. That was my like downtime before stream. Hello? I don't know if I'm having my music in my VODs, I kind of want to have like a... Since I like started thinking about streaming, right? For years and years and years. Every time I start to like set things up again, because I've probably set up stream things like, I don't know, at least 5 different times. And then just like never streamed. Like I have so many versions of PNG tubers I never used. And like for like layout versions that I never used. I have a whole different persona that I never used. But like, does he have 3 buttons? I'll just give him 3 buttons then. But so every time I think about it, I'm like, I try to figure out how to hook up my music to something that can say like what is playing like automatically, like either a command or like something on the stream. I can just never figure out something that would like work for me. Because like Nightbot has a thing, but you have to be using like their like song call system. And then I think there's a thing for what's the thing Filzy uses? There's like a few ones for like the paid music services. So you get like 100% copyright free music because you pay for the copyright. So I'm like, oh, Monster Cat is the one that Phil uses. I'm like, I can't use those. So I'm like, I've been trying to figure out how to do that still. I just never found something that worked for me. That wasn't like complicated or for a different system or anything. Okay, what's this actual shirt like though? Is it just a button-up collar? I think it's just a button-up collar. This goes up pretty high though. His like thing here. Almost like there's something he's hiding on his neck. Ooh. I love Evan. He's my silly loud boy. Yeah, I'd love some sort of system to like set up, have what song is playing on stream. I need to get more Minecraft music in some of my playlists. Like I have to vet my favorite ones in there. This one has some of like the lo-fi versions, but I'm thinking for like the mainstream list. Like I love Aria Math, is it? Some of those lines, and also the Amethyst one. I really like those two. Like Minecraft music is definitely copyright free because people play Minecraft with it in it. I thought this was Minecraft for a second, but it's Legend of Zelda. Also wonder. I also mentioned this on one of the previous streams. I'm like, a lot of my stream music anyway is all I like know was copyright free back in the day, like DMCA free back in the day. It won't get you striped because like it's what Tommy and Tubbo and Rambo and such were using. And like some of the small streamers I watched were like using music like this. So I'm like, I wonder if oh my god, I just had the name of it in my head. Well, was one of them a Starship Trooper? No, that's the movie. Starship Brigade? Wait, I know it. Is the Dan Avedon one. That was DMCA free because I discovered it because either Rambo or Tubbo played it when they played Ace Race. I think it's Rambo who did. And I was like, this slaps. And then I was like, Dan Avedon! So I'm like, that's probably still DMCA free because I don't know where they would change it. But it's not No Way Home. I'm tempted to just look it up right now. Hold on. Not me accidentally clicking 0. I'm like, I think I used to have that keybind to something bad. Annoying me that I'm forgetting the name right now because I'm like, I know it. It's like such a sad song. Oh, it's By Home. We're finally landing by home. That one. It's like it evokes so much feels. I don't know. It's just kind of sad for some reason. I'm not sure why. Well, and this should be top because it's pulling it against his arm. Yes, like I don't know if We're Finally Landing is still DMCA free. Or I'd love it on my playlist. Actually, it would probably be really sad if it played on my playlist. I would love it if it didn't make me sad. Like I don't know if I have. It's a Starship Brigade. I don't know if I have that on my main playlist. And I put River Cat on because she used to be DMCA free, and I think it still says on her website that we can play her on Twitch and YouTube and such. But not sure. I'm like, I need more like artists like that. I don't actually know if Good Kid is DMCA free. It's just Archer streams with Good Kid music, and I'm pretty sure some of the big streamers also use it. Not that I've watched too many of them recently. So I'm just kind of hoping Good Kid is copyright free, and we'll see when I have it in my VOD eventually. They're not on this playlist, but give them dapper little pockets. This is one of the Soul Eater openings. I've been kind of like rewatching anime. His boots are really high. They're like Apakuna height. I thought I made pearls really high, even though they're canonically not really. I'm still probably gonna change them. Pearl's design's somehow more complicated than it looks. But I've been rewatching some of my, like, old favorite animes. Like, I rewatched Origami. I'm still devastated that there isn't more than 2 seasons, because it wasn't supposed to end there. And we'll just never know. I mean, there's manga, but, like, I would love to see it animated. There's big plot twists, and I'm just like, come on, you can't just leave us there. And it was, like, so well animated, and the characters were all lovable and so unique. What's going on, captions? What are you doing there? I hope they didn't look weird on stream. I just saw it doing, like, one big long caption. That was weird. But yeah, so I rewatched Origami. I'm still gotta get to the last episodes of what's out of Blue Exorcist right now. When I first watched Blue Exorcist, I think there was only 1 season. And the ending of the first season is not canon. Like, that's not the actual how the story goes. So I was so confused going into season 2. And it's like, suddenly we're rolling back the clock to the middle of season 1 before certain events happened. I kind of like... There's parts of season 1 that I do really like that didn't end up, like, being actually canon. But... And then I had to, like... I had just rewatched season 1. Like, if I had gone into season 2 knowing that it starts off, like, ignoring half of season 1, I just wouldn't have watched that part of season 1. Because then I had to go into season 2 just, like... trying to forget what I had literally just watched. So that was kind of rough. But Blue Exorcist is amazing. I'd have everyone watch it if I could. I don't know, have I watched anything else? I tried watching the Digimon Adventure remake, and, like, I hate that version of the Digiworld that they have, where it's just kind of like a weird version of what they think the internet would, like, manifest as. What would his boots look like? Just black. He gets buckles. Well, let me get my little birdie on. Oh yeah. Yawn in real life, you yawn in the PNG tuber life too. But yeah, I couldn't watch Digimon Adventure Try. It feels too much like the movie, and, like, yes, I have rewatched the movie like 3 times, but it's not, I don't like it. It sucks really bad. But it is fun to rewatch sometimes. But I don't like that kind of Digiworld mechanic. I like when it's like an isekai, basically, when it's an entirely different world. And Digimon Beat Breaker also has that same principle. And I'm just like, I don't vibe with it. I really want to watch Beat Breaker because it has a really interesting art style. But I'm just like, I can't, dude. Like, I can't with that type of Digiworld. I think it was kind of similar with, like, I feel like it kind of started with Data Squad. But I feel like they did that a little different, because I think Data Squad was also a lot of real world, where they didn't, like, completely get isekai at any point, or at least not for most of it. I don't entirely remember Data Squad. I want to rewatch the Digimons at some point. I did start rewatching the original adventure, not the remake. But it's just, I mean, it's not great. But I feel like I would enjoy maybe watching like Data Squad, or I really liked Frontier, and I remember Frontier gets like really wild at some point. So I might maybe watch Frontier. And same with Tamers. They do, I think they go into the Digiworld and Tamers, and it just gets like so crazy at some point. Okay, I'm not giving him that buckle. That looks goofy as hell. Yeah, I gotta rewatch Digimon. Also trying to find new anime at the same time. So if you have any recommendations? I love the Anime Jeopardy guys. They keep talking about Rent a Girlfriend. And I'm like, they're making me want to watch it. Like, I know it sucks and that they talk about it a lot to make fun of it, but like, they keep making me want to watch it. And like, just keep talking about it. I'm like, guys. Freeman's obviously not an anime I grew up with, but one that I absolutely adore right now. So good. Apparently it has the highest rating on my anime list right now. Not sure if that is still true, but it did beat FMA Brotherhood. Oh, FMA Brotherhood's one I need to finish rewatching. Because I did start doing that with my past girlfriend. I had watched some of it. Well, she finished it. I didn't finish the whole thing. But I also need to watch the original one. Because I tried once, but one of my favorite characters died, and then I was like, okay, well, I hate it here. And then I didn't finish it. And I like Brotherhood a lot more, anyway. Just in general, Brotherhood was so good. It's been almost an hour, and I have done one full outfit. I'm not sure about Pearl's boots. Maybe they should be shorter. Should she have tights? I feel like she should have tights. I'll just give her little shorts. Here, she has little shorts in here now. Any other anime I rewatched? Oh, Magi. Magi? Magi? Magic. I think you say like the short form of magic, Magi. I've been saying as Magi for years and years, and I don't know if that's how you say it. So I guess I'll say Magi. Oh, Drift is a little more complicated. The character with the vest and jacket is complicated, I guess. According to me. But Magi, I rewatched that. I did get a little bit sidetracked when I started rewatching Blue Exorcist. I guess it'd really a rewatch if I only watched the first season when it was out. And then suddenly there was like 3 more seasons I didn't know about, and I was like, what the hell? 4 more seasons, rather. And I was just like, oh my god. So it's a really rewatch if most of it was rewatching or watching it for the first time. Probably not. What does the little detective coat look like? What's the little detective coat like that look like? Oh. But Magi. Go Magi. Magic? Magi? I don't know. Magi, oh, it sounds so stupid. Magi? I don't know. I rewatched The Labyrinth, and then I'm on Kingdom, which is season 2. I gotta get back into that. I would love to recommend that show to people. to friends, to anime fans, whoever. Not whoever, but I would love to recommend that show. But it's one of the ones that has like way too much like sexual assault as a joke. And like, you know, the main character is a pervert. Like one of the main characters anyway. And it's just like so, that part is so annoying. I'm just like, guys. Like, it can do without it, you know? Like, it can absolutely do without it. It's just... Like, the rest of the show is so good. They have, like, badass main characters, like, main female characters. They have just, like, epic fight scenes, like, an interesting magic system. Interesting, like, geopolitical world climate. I don't even know if that's the right term for that, but, like, the rest of it's, like, so well built. And then it just has, like... sexual assault as a joke, or like pervy comments, or you know, like weird sexualizations out of nowhere. And it's just like, guys. Or like misogynistic, like reoccurring jokes. Like how did they fumble so hard? But like the rest of it's so good. I'm like constantly, like every time I watch it, I'm like, I need to recommend this to my friends. But I cannot in good conscience do that. Even though it's absolutely peak, it would be a lot more peak if it didn't have all that, like, trash in it. It's like if, like, Stern and Freewin was, like, actually... Did I say Freewin? If Stern and Freewin was, like, actually, like, a perv and put his hands on people. Like... It's literally such a peak show with like an interesting magic system like that, and it's like if one of the main characters of Freerun was just like actually a huge perv and like put his hands on people all the time. Not all the time, but like it happens enough that it's just like annoying. And I'm like, okay, like fucking like this character is amazing outside of this one like gag trait of his. And like he has all their flaws. It's not like all this, you know, his pervy nature is like a flaw or something. I mean, it absolutely is, but like, it's not a necessary one. Like, he's a really in-depth, like, interesting character otherwise. They're just like, they just hate me specifically. Oh, hi Static. I'm talking about Magi on the Labyrinth of Magic. And then the Kingdom of Magic. Too deep in the ranting while drawing drift. I didn't notice you come in. I'm just like, because I'm talking about shows like anime that I'm rewatching from my childhood, and that was one of them. And like, it's so peak, except for like that one character thing, where he's just like, the main character is like a perv, and just out of nowhere, the pervy stuff happens, and I'm like, it irks me to no end. Never watched it, but I've heard of it. It's really good. It has like... It's such an interesting show, and like the plot is so in-depth, and like... There's like complex like political things going on. It's like a well-developed world and magic system, and then it's like... Sinbad is from that show. There's a spin-off one where it's... Adventures of Sinbad, I think is the name of that one. I gotta rewatch that one too, it was really good. Yeah, Sinbad's also peak character. Who is also a little bit of a perv for no reason, but it's like less of a big thing with him. Like they put a lot less detail on that. And on that one it's like, it's not really known if he actually is that much of a perv. The other one just actually is. But Sinbad's a really good character. I was like, all the characters are so unique. And like well-rounded and interesting, even if they're just like side characters. It's such a peak show. But I can't recommend it in good faith. It's just because there's so many scenes where it's just like random, like perv, like sexual assault moments, and I'm like, guys, please. It's got little cuffs. Nice. How are you doing, Static? Are you not on Arky stream right now? That's so true, you can be in both. That's what I figured. Arkifer the goat. If he's still going when I'm done, which I'll probably be done streaming soon. Talking earlier about how freaking tired I am today, I did a lot. Oh, that even muting one or the other to listen. Honestly, valid. Back when I listened to multiple streams, I would straight up have them at like just both going. Depends how many people are in the stream. If one of them has like a group going, then I'd like go back and forth like that. But if it was just like solo streams, I would straight up just like have multiple streams going at the same time. Chaos. I don't know if I'd be able to do that now, but back in the day it worked. I need to lock in at college. Yippee. I think your head would pop. Maybe. Sometimes I did it while watching MCC, and that's like, you know, teams of 4. They're like all talking over each other. But like, I think it's the undiagnosed ADHD, frankly, that I can handle it with. But normally if I had like 2 going at the same time, it would just be like a chill stream like mine going. Where it's just like one person yapping. I don't want to draw like a detective coat. What the heck? What is your shape? Is Vampire SMP a good watch? It is. It's a Minecraft SMP, obviously. Well, yeah. Well, I guess obviously if you've seen these in my references down here. But yeah, it's the first, like, only YouTube run from POW Creations, which I was so excited for. Because I love their SMPs, but I can't keep up with the streams. But it's really good. I mean, it's just like classic Minecraft, like most of them are role-playing, like hardcore role-playing like an entirely different character. Some of them are just kind of playing themselves with like a little bit different. But it's got like great creators. I mean, it's introduced me to some of my like new favorites now. You know, watch it after you finish Mythos. Isn't Mythos like super long at this point? I don't know. I only watched like a little bit of Mythos with Arky. But it seemed like it just kept going forever. Those guys were crazy. A lot of modded stuff. 288 episodes! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Vampires SMP is a lot shorter. I think there's 14 different POVs. Because they all made like their own YouTube videos and stuff. It's kind of like the Life series setup where they had like sessions where they would all record at the same time. But yeah, Vampires was really good. And it's like everyone has a very unique like POV too. Like you're not gonna get exactly the same scenes from everyone. Especially Pearl, she's just doing her own thing. We're on episode 207 out of 288. That's so close. I'm impressed. That's so many. Who's the main episodes you're watching? I'm not really super familiar on how like the Mythos gang set up their episodes, if they all have different playlists or if it's like mainly Rexifer. Or something, I don't know. Rex? Okay, yeah. He's the only POV I ever saw, too. It's got episodes, that's good. I always thought it was just like... Are they actually like edited down episodes? Because didn't they do like a lot of streams? Do you have pockets? I'm giving up pockets. Just the straight VODs. Oh, brother. That's so many hours for 207 of them. 2 hour plus episodes. That's crazy. That's diabolical. I saw a video today where it was talking about how long the Life series was. If you watched every episode, it's like 400 hours or something crazy like that. I don't even know how many hours you must have spent watching Mythos. That's awesome. You're full of Mythos lore. I was like, I thought I watched a lot of Life series. I swear I've probably watched almost every POV of every season. Not so much with like the last season. Definitely the earlier seasons. It hit 200 plus hours at episode 80. Oh my god. This is worse than One Piece. That's wild. It's gotta be a great thing to watch if you're just like cranking out schoolwork. Should've been watching Mythos in the labs back in college. Got like a vest. Vest and collared shirt. They all have a vest and collared shirt. These guys. And their old timey-wimey clothing. Yeah, Vampires SMP is good. It's great as a YouTube series. It's like the perfect format with it. And it gives a decent amount of content, considering everyone's like different POVs and stuff. Finished every other thing on his channel was just looking at the Mythos playlist with dread. That's so real. It's like sometimes when I catch up with Hermitcraft and I'm like, I want more Hermitcraft, and then I look at like, I don't know, maybe like Green Season 6 has like so many episodes. It might be that one. Which I've watched Green Season 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10. My god, 6, 7. I'm a 3-year-old. But but yeah, it's like when I'm like catching up with Hermitcraft, then I'm like, oh my god, there's so much more to watch. But also the Life series, a lot of Life series. Finish every other thing on his channel. What else does Rex have? Not to promote other creators, I guess, on my own channel, but he's a cool guy. Go follow Rexifer. As far as I know, he's a cool guy. I don't know. Does he do like other series things, or is it like... I guess it's not mostly Mythos if that's the last thing you went to. Jeez. Are they all like roleplay series? Or are some of them just for funsies? Oh yeah, Skyline Rem. Somehow I thought that was in the same universe as Mythos. Or like the same line of video work. I don't know. All Minecraft roleplays for the most part. That's cool. They work hard on that stuff. That makes sense, it's mostly roleplays. Yeah, Skyline and Mythos share like 10 characters. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think that's kind of when like... Because I talked with Arky a lot more when we were in school together. So I kind of lost like the plot and what was going on with like Mythos Skyline stuff. But I think Skyline was the last I like heard of the crew doing new stuff. Do you watch any, like, other Minecraft SMP stuff? Or just Minecraft stuff in general, I guess? Top of the belt. How is this vest built? I guess they just do that. I think vests are like my mortal drawing enemy at this point. Several of these characters have vests, and I'm just like, how is it built? I used to watch a ton, but recently got back into them with Rex. Well, what'd you used to watch? Did you ever watch Hermitcraft? That's what I'm into right now. I did the classic Dream SMP Hermitcraft pipeline once Dream SMP fell off. She can get 3 buttons. Maybe even a little pocket. I don't think she actually has a pocket, but... No, pocket's too much. I gotta keep these simple. You've never seen Hermitcraft, but you've seen some Dream SMP. Intriguing. It went down different pipeline. Somehow did Dream SMP to Mythos pipeline. Didn't even know that was possible. Man, Dream SMP was so good back in the day. That's like one of the reasons Arky and I became friends, is because we both watched it and like we talked about that. Then we kind of both like stopped watching it around the same time. Tune in for a few techno streams. Techno streams are great. They were so like both chill and like really funny, just like at random points. I love that one where he's just like messing around with Rambu for like 2 hours straight or something. Like they were like brothers. No, I love Technoblade. He quickly became like my favorite, I think. Oh right, she has a monocle. I was like, what is that? I guess I'll draw her face too, real quick. I think I was in his YouTube stream when he nuked the city. Yeah. Rest in peace, Lamanberg. That was a crazy stream. You've seen every techno vid like 3 times. Real. I think I've watched probably Potato Wars like 3 times, but not much outside of that. I love the pacing of like Potato War series. Yeah, Dream SMP is another thing where I would just like watch the I would watch the live streams like Lamanberg getting bombed and like have like 5 POVs up at the same time. Like some of them might be muted, but like sometimes I'd have multiple audios going on at the same time, and I would just be getting everything all at once. Like, I'd have, like, Quackity and Tommy and, like, Techno and, like, Rambu and Tubbo, and I'm just like... And Philza. I remember this one stream where I was watching Techno and Philza at the same time. Like, specifically. They were doing some lore stuff. I probably also had, like, Tommy and Tubbo out for that. Those were the days. This isn't my usual art style, by the way, so if it looks like I'm struggling sometimes, it's because I am. I'm trying to do like a simple style because I'm making Vampires SMP animatics. So I'm like, my normal style wouldn't work very well for that. Where is her monocle attached to? Where is this going, girl? How is that thing staying up? Just gonna have it go like back there somewhere into the ether. I'll probably finish Drift and then end stream. It's gonna be a super short one, but I also started late, so... Yippee. I was thinking of what I watched. I remembered I used to watch a guy called Sam Gladiator. That looked a lot harder to read before I got to it. Sam Gladiator. I haven't heard of him. What? Is that a Minecraft guy? Yeah, there's some like super niche Minecraft YouTubers I used to watch. I feel like one of them was a Minecraft YouTuber. But for some reason I can't picture him playing Minecraft. But I'm pretty sure that guy's channel doesn't exist anymore, so rip. Made a series. He made Yandere High School? Wait. Are there multiple Yandere? There's no way there's multiple Yandere High Schools. That would be crazy if there were multiple Yandere High Schools. Cause I'm like, I know the name Yandere High School. It's like a legend in the Life series. May have a problem because that series is like 200 plus episodes. Gotta stop doing this, man. I mean, if peak is peak, I don't know. To be fair. Oh, here's my pen. Pretty sure there's a lot of Yandere High Schools. That's wild. And I'm like, I feel like I've heard of him as like the Yandere High School I know of very vaguely. I guess it would make sense to be more than one Yandere High Schools, because it's kind of like how there's like Life series spin-offs and stuff. I wonder who did the first. I've never watched any Yandere High School stuff though. That wasn't like during the time I was watching Minecraft YouTube. Or at least it's not on the side of Minecraft YouTube I was watching. I looked it up and there's like 5 different series. Intriguing. Because I'm like, there's like one of the Hermitcraft and Friends, like, people was in a Yandere High School. I think. I've seen like vague mention of it in like Life series, like Twitter. I wonder if hers boots should have the little flappies. No, I feel like it doesn't fit her vibe. I'm just gonna give her lace-up boots. It's kind of what it looks like in the Minecraft skin. It's 5 different Yandere High Schools. That's crazy. I wonder if it's because Yandere Sim was like a big thing back then. Because I did watch Yandere Sim. Oh, this is a song I was saying as a banger the other day. Do, do, do. What's that one Minecraft YouTuber I used to watch? Oh, I used to watch Popular MMOs. And then, like, I think... Why did I stop watching them before? I think they started making things that were too, like... Like, it was, like, less authentic. So then I stopped watching Popular MMOs, but... I watched them so much, yeah. I love the Lucky Block series. I'm like, I get so happy when, like, Jimmy Solidary Gaming does, like, Lucky Block episodes. With, like, the friends, and I'm just like, yeah, Lucky Block! And, like, if anyone ever does, like, a dropper map. I used to watch droppers back in the day. Yeah. I saw him and Jen, and then, like, he had something with, like, abuse allegations and drugs or something, and then he, like, came back, and then he didn't. I don't know. I lost the plot. I stopped watching him before, like, all of that happened, and I was just like, what is going on over there? But yeah, I used to like their stuff. I was just like, love content that's just like two people having fun together, or, you know, more than two people, but that's why I like Hermitcraft, is it's just a bunch of friends hanging out. But yeah, then their stuff just started feeling like pandering to the YouTube algorithm or whatever, like just less authentic and less fun to watch. He got allegations, then got cleared, then got arrested, and now he's good again. Sounds about right. That sounds like what I offhandedly picked up. Crazy stuff going on in the Minecraft YouTube space all the time. So I know how I, like, should have watched as a kid, but didn't. And, like, I watched him, like, a little bit, like, as an adult, I guess, is Captain Sparkles. I feel like I would have liked Captain Sparkles content. I think he's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Captain. He did a very short-lived series with Tubbo. And, like, I was always excited for the next episode to come out, and then it just never did. And I was like, guys, you can't keep doing this. The amount of series, like, Tubbo or Rombo has started, then, like, never finished. I'm just like, there it goes, forever. I think I had, like, a Captain Sparkles kick, like, a year ago or something. Barely watched him, but heard of him a lot. He's kind of like Minecraft YouTube, like, OG. I mean, he is the Minecraft YouTube OG. He's been doing it for a very long time. I watch a lot of Sunday, though. Yeah, I've heard of Sunday, but I'd never watched any of their stuff. There's a lot of the Minecraft OGs I didn't watch. Like, I didn't watch LD Shadow Lady until, like, Life Series. I wish she made more videos. She's also a new mom now, so... Before. Yeah, I didn't watch, like, Dan TDM either. Who else? Is Beijing Canadian? I don't know how I know that name. Probably from, like, the Minecraft story mode game. I think most of the OGs I know the name of I've just, like, picked up, like, offhandedly, or, like, literally from the Minecraft story mode game. One of these boots is not the same size. Make this one bigger. Yeah, I feel like I should have watched more, like, the variety of Minecraft streamers when I was a kid, but it was literally just, like, popular MMOs. Which I feel like is weird. I just checked over and someone else finally talked in Arky's chat. Is it slow over there? Usually there's a few people yapping. Like, slapping each other my boop command. I don't know if he's noticed, but I did put like a rustle through the trash command. I forgot what the exact like wording of it is. Because I remember last time I was like tuning into the stream, he was like, someone mentioned we should do like a trash command and it makes the raccoon snoop through the garbo. What did I name it? Oh yeah, it's rummage. Exclamation point rummage. And I'll basically do the same as fridge. Fun fact. Usually you're the one yelling at him unless there's like two other people talking to each other. Fair. Yeah, I usually lurk in Arky's chat. Unless he says like something that I have an opinion on. I'm usually just like offhandedly like watching. I don't do a great job at offhandedly moderating because I'm usually like drawing or something during it. But it's usually faster at it than I am anyway. Remember when like Queen Minor used to be really active in Arnom's chat? I miss her. So I think there might have been someone else, but I might just be thinking of Queen. Little Drift. Also, I discovered Drift from Vampires SMP. She's great. She's like so bubbly and fun to watch. I don't know if I've seen her POV actually. Last Vampires POV I was watching was Apo, which is this gal, Apokuna. And she's interesting. So like very, like, she kind of has dry humor. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, she's very funny, just like offhandedly. I usually talk a ton unless she's playing Stardew, because I have no opinions on the game. That's so fair. Stardew's very much just like a chill, sit back and watch thing. Or just like have on the background. I was gonna do Stardew as like one of my streaming games. But because I've gotten to a point in my own personal game where I just like, I don't know what to do. And I know there's so much more to do in the game, but I just don't know what. I don't know like how. Like I don't know what to work towards anymore. So I think like one day for streaming, I'm probably just gonna make a new game. Like start from the top. I'd love to play Cult of the Lamb on stream, but like it's super laggy on like just not streaming. Like it's so laggy on just like normal computer operation. I really don't think I can play Cult of the Lamb. Just be playing a ton of Resident Evil. That's so fair. Did you play Resident Evil 9? It's so good. I watched Jacksepticeye play it. There's no way I'd be able to... Not only would my computer not be able to handle Resident Evil, but also like I can watch horror games all I want. I cannot play them for the life of me. Resident Evil 9 was so good. Also, like, I can't remember a lot of, like, the old Resident Evil games, but, like, it's gotta be one of the scariest ones. Like, I was so on edge for any time a monster was, like, on screen. You've beat RE9, like, 3 times. Awesome. It's such a good game. Like, my boy Leon in it. And, like, I barely remember anything about Leon except that he's awesome and I love him. I've been watching those, like, compilation videos that anytime they show up on my YouTube feed that are, like, every stupid line Leon says. I'm just like, he's my dumb little boy. Rain 9 made you stand up and walk around in actual panic during multiple parts. That's so real. I was like so on edge. That one, the monster that's like the girl experiment gone wrong, I guess. That one's freaking creepy. We have to like get her in the light and stuff. That one's so I was like sweating bullets just watching that. Like there's no way I would play that first person. A little drift. It's been like an hour and a half where I've drawn 2 outfits and like 2 pairs of boots. That's what I got so far though. A little more than half the cast, I think. Yeah. I think they're looking pretty good. Shouldn't be too hard to draw these guys for like animatics. Yippee! Alright, I think I'm gonna go to ending soon here. I'm so tired today. I was saying earlier, I like slept horribly. And someone already beat the game telling me what to do, and I was still sitting in the light rooms and crying. That's so real. No, like I would probably just leave the game there and go to watch like a Let's Play like I did anyway. Like no, that like I feel like because other Resident Evils, other than like the ones that had Ethan Winters as like the main character, I feel like other ones didn't really have like a lot of like really scary monsters. Like a lot of them were like powerful and like brute force and were like you don't want to get hit by it or whatever. But like otherwise it's just like zombies or like mold zombies or something, or like weirdly like humanoid people that are like sadistically trying to kill you. I don't know. I feel like this one was like one of the first like really scary monsters in a way that wasn't just like brute force. That's what I did with RE7. You got to the bug mother part and got jump scared and went off the game for a month. Yeah. I remember I gotta rewatch this. I feel like I gotta rewatch like all of Resident Evil. Cause like I vaguely remember the one with Ethan Winters, which is 7 and 8, I think. But like I wasn't really getting the plot that much. Like I wasn't keeping it straight in my head, so I was just like I didn't really remember the Resident Evils before that, so like companies would get mentioned and I'd be like, what are you guys talking about? Apparently Jacksepticeye never played Resident Evil 1. So I'm like, I gotta see that. Yeah, I gotta watch the rest of the Resident Evil, because I swear I watched it from Jack's POV, but YouTube says I never did. And it doesn't say I watched Markiplier either, which is like the 2 like game perspectives I go to, I guess. So I'm like, I have no idea who I watched Resident Evil from, but I watched it at one point. I remember them very vaguely. Like, I remember, like, Leon and, like, the other girl. I'm watching some guy 100% all the games. Oh my god. It's gonna take... Well, I'd say that's gonna take so long, but... yeah, it's gonna take long. I was gonna say, like, speedrunners can probably get through the games fairly fast. Like, on average, if you're just playing it normally, most of them are just, like, a few hours long. But, like, if you're getting everything and, like, finding all the little secrets and, like, tokens and those little statues you have to break, that's gotta take a while. Like, you gotta stop watching all the long-form content, man. It's better than TikTok, I guess. Actually, nah. You're fine. It's funny that you keep watching all the things that are, like, hundreds of hours long. Need more long-form content. Oh god. Watch every single Hermitcraft live stream. No, I don't even watch the live streams. I only watch it if they're playing, like, Decked Out or talking with, like, other hermits for an event or something. Oh, I forgot she has a little thingy on the oh my pen. A little thingy on the other shoulder too. I'm just trying to think of things I watch that are like super long. All I got is One Piece, and I need to get back into it because I stopped after watching the Skypiea arc, which took like so long for me to get through because I was just like not into the Skypiea arc. And taking a break from the Mythos arc I'm on because it's pissing me off. That's the way I stopped watching Gurren Lagann because one single character pissed me off too much. That's so relatable, dude. The one arc you're on's pissing you off. Okay. I'm gonna send us over to Urki in a sec. Which one's my ending soon button? There we go. Gotta get through it though because I'm like 27 episodes off from my goat. Bye-bye. Let's start a little raid. Thanks for chatting. It's nice. Raid. He's still live, right? I haven't checked. Actually. Boop. He's still alive. He's playing Pokemon. Maybe. Alright. See if I catch you next time. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for sticking around. I don't know how consistent I'll actually stick to the schedule I have on my channel. I'm just like, I get so exhausted easily that I'm just like, I don't want to stream. But, like, I kind of want to stick to a schedule, you know? Like, Arnob does it, like, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Surely I can too. Luggy. Meeting Archiver. Yippee! I'm just gonna send that through, like, immediately.